say that China is now faced with this very massive public health crisis, and we need to do whatever we can to fight against the coronavirus and put the whole crisis behind us. Of course, in the first phase, leading all the way to January the 20th, lots of mistakes were made by different levels in the government hierarchy, and precious time was lost, and this added to the magnitude of this crisis to start with. But I think ever since January the 20th, China is on the right track, and the whole country is being mobilized to do whatever it needs to be done to fight against the coronavirus, and we are doing whatever we can to put this crisis behind us. And also, please allow me to express my condolences for more than 1,000 Chinese nationals who have passed away because of the contamination with this coronavirus. And also, please allow me to express my solidarity and full support to all those heroes who are now fighting in the front line against the coronavirus. They include not only nurses, doctors, etc., but also lots of other people who take a lot of risk in fighting against this coronavirus. China cannot afford to lose this battle. We have to win this battle against the coronavirus. Eventually, there will be a day when there will be a very detailed chronology being written out and responsibilities being checked out, for example. We can do that another day rather than in the middle of this fight against the coronavirus. I think the local government officials wasted a lot of time. They were on very dangerous ground because this coronavirus was something new. Even today, we do not have all the scientific knowledge about the coronavirus. So they probably thought that they should move forward more cautiously. They need to really wait until further instructions from Beijing, for example. However, now we know that in facing with this kind of coronavirus, not a single minute should be wasted, and every minute should be seized in fighting against this virus. If anyone with the decency of the mind, with the objectivity of his mind, looking at what China is doing, for example, imposing quarantine not only in Wuhan city with a population of 12 million people, but more or less on the whole province of Hubei province, which has a population of 60 million people. And then if you look at many other cities who voluntarily impose quarantine and restrict the movement of the people, you will see that we are really leaving no stones unturned in the fight against this coronavirus. I think this demonstrates that China has really put a premium on human lives. We cannot afford to lose this battle against coronavirus. All the others are secondary. Fighting against the coronavirus, winning this war is the most important thing now.
And finally, Victor, on Thursday we saw that revision, excuse me, of infection rates and death rates due to a different way of confirming whether someone actually has the virus. Are China's claims to be being completely open and honest about the infection and death rates credible?
I think ever since the second phase started on January the 20th, I think the government agencies throughout China at different levels of the government hierarchy are doing their best to come up with disclosure, full disclosure, and this is very important in fighting against the coronavirus. Now, the way how the contraction is defined is a very much of a medical and scientific way, and I think the day before yesterday, the huge boost in the number of contracted cases is a reflection of using a more pragmatic way to define contracted rate. And I think this will actually put more people who may have suspicious symptoms be included in the contraction rate. This is actually good for all of us because we will know how many people are being contracted, and this will help the medical personnel on the ground and in other parts of China to do a better job in fighting against this coronavirus.
All right. Good to
China
talk to you, Victor.
needs to win this war.